Hey guys, it's Ed again. Well, guess what? We got some snow. Check it out. Yeah, I know. We didn't get that much. If you were down in Binghamton, I guess they really got hammered. They got like 3-4 feet of snow, so which is all right with me. Anyway, what have I been up to? Well, with snow, you got to work on the snowblower. So this is my snowblower, and I know you guys have seen it a couple times, but this is a 1974-ish, give or take, Aaron's. Love my Aaron's. Tecumseh motor, I'm not too impressed with, but you know, that's what they come with. This motor I replaced last year, and the old one used to burn more oil than gas, but it always ran. This one here, I changed it out, but the governor doesn't work. So, and the governors on these are internal, kind of a pain in the butt to get to. So I cranked the throttle up on it, you know, high enough that I'm afraid that it might blow up, but not to the point of where it blows up. So I just try to dance that line. And then when you put it into relatively deep snow, it does okay, and just go slow with it, and it gets the job done. So, but yesterday or two, whenever it snowed, it was a few days ago. Today's Sunday. It was leaking fuel out of the bowl, so the floats were stuck. Actually, I think there's a gas trail here, but so I ended up changing the carburetor out to a China carb that I bought for the other snowblower, I think. I don't remember what I pulled that off from. Yeah, because it was all dirty. Well, when I went to put it on this one, for some reason, it was totally wacky. I ended up had to grind it, but I got it. I eventually won. And it's not leaking. It's not starting that good, but it starts. I've got the electric start rope hung here. So, that's cool. Yeah, it'll do. So what else have I been doing? Well, I've got a door. Let's see if I can back up for you here a little bit. That's a 1973 to 79 Ford door for my dad's truck, because his door, all the window gaskets are shot. I mean, like missing. This one here still has some window gaskets and stuff in it. So it would be probably better than the one he has. So, but the bottom of it's kind of rusty. I know you can't see it, but it's not bad. I mean, there's a little rust right there you can see. But it's not bad. I'd run it the way it is, but we'll fix it up, and we're going to put paint it red so it matches his truck, and we'll go from there. What else here? Oh, here, let's go turn the shop lights on. Okay, we're out here. I got the light turned on. We'll get the rest of the lights turned on. There we go. Now we can see. So, you can see I got the wood stove emptied out, ready to burn some cardboard and Christmas wrapping paper. Turns into good BTUs. Salamander is empty. I got to put some fuel oil in it, or kerosene. And then we'll have heat out here. But it's not terrible bad. I've been in worse. You're probably looking at this big ugly fender going, where did that come from? This is the Mack, of course. And as you see, I have been massaging it and trying to work some of the dents out of it. And I think I got her pretty close. There are a couple high spots. There's a little bend in it right here. You can see that high right there. I've welded pieces of metal in here on the back side. So, and there was some holes up here, and I welded metal in there. And I don't know if I can get in there or not to show you. Oh, there you go. Now you can kind of see where I welded in there. Well, anyway, you see I welded some patches in there. Like I said, it ain't got to be pretty. It's just got to look a little better than it did. And if you got it off, you might as well do something with it. So anyway, I'm still working over here. I've got a low spot in here. I feel it. Or I got a high spot right here. It's probably really what it is. I probably should take the hammer and tap that down, because that's got something going on right there. And then we got to grind all this down, and made my own sanding block. Check this out. Piece of 1/4-inch rubber with a 80 grit piece of paper glued on it, and it actually conforms pretty nicely. So yeah, I did this all last weekend. Yeah, I'm not too fast with body work. I don't know. Some guys, I guess, are really fast with it. I am terribly slow. It's not that I'm going for perfection. It just always seems like I grind off more than what I should, and I probably should leave a thicker layer on it. That's what I see like the pro guys do. They just skin everything in Bondo, and then they just flatten it all out and, you know, call it good, and which is good. It's straight. But then it's just a big bunch of Bondo, and I don't know. I'd rather have waves than Bondo, you know. So a little bit of waviness is, I guess, better than 8 tons of Bondo. I guess. I don't know. People argue with me. So anyway, that's what I've been doing. So I'm going to go fire up the salamander, I think, because it's kind of cold out here. I think I got 27 degrees this morning, and I think I had about 10 below yesterday morning. So we've come up almost 37 degrees. So what's that temperature? I can't even say it. Yeah, probably 27. It's definitely below freezing. So my battery goes wicked dead on this camera, so we're going to try something different too. We're going to try plugging it in as we're using it. We'll see how that works. Okay, ready? 2, 3. Close. You might spit and sputter a little bit when it first starts up. Okay. Let's see if we can make you guys last a little longer. Give you guys a little endurance. Your endurance is off. Okay, when in doubt, wire it. I need a pair of pliers. Oh yeah, it says we're getting 110 volts here. That might be the way to go. See, the problem I'm having is we're losing a lot of power on this cold, sucking up my battery. So I'm hoping that this solves our issue a little bit. We will see. I like it. That looks a lot better. So, okay, I'll be back. Well, I spared you guys the hours. Let's see here. I came out. Ooh, back up. I think I came out here about 10:30, 11 o'clock, and it's 4 o'clock. So anyway, Yeah, I found a couple more low spots. I put some primer on it. That gives you a better idea of where the low spots are. You can see there's a low spot right here, but it's pretty close. And over here was a huge low spot. Now if you guys can see that piece of Bondo I put in there, right in here. So I guess you can kind of see it. There was a pretty good low spot right there. Now that feels much better, and I think we got her pretty close. They had caked Bondo. That's 1/4 inch thick right there, and that's where it was thin. This was caked out, I'd say probably 1/2 inch of Bondo, because that, if you guys can see, is bent. So I got to pull that off and smash that out and get that kind of a little bit straighter. Then we can do this piece. So this piece is going to be red. So it's not quite as imperative that I get it bone straight. Same thing with the radiator shell. That's going to be red. Red is a favorite color of mine, as you can see. But red is also very forgiving. It's not as forgiving as white, but white's just kind of plain. So I like red. Red covers well, does pretty good. Hi guys, I just thought I'd finish this video up with wishing everybody a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. I know things are going to be way different in your families than what we've done in the past, but we'll make the best out of it, and next year will be a better year, and hopefully all this COVID stuff is out of our systems, and we can go on with our lives. So again, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays from Ed Moore and the Rusty Resurrection channel. Bye.